Gonna be starting a playthrough of Metaphor Refantazio. When the game came out, I originally started one, but I actually didn't end up getting very far, honestly. About 8 hours in, give or take. I'm actually gonna start a new playthrough, so I will be saving over it. We're starting fresh. I really don't remember much about the game. I got so sidetracked with other games. But I do want to beat it.
I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight. Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world pique your interest? Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are. The one who meets my eyes across a strange threshold.
Right, I can name myself. Let me set this up real quick. There we go, setting the keyboard. I can't believe it actually fits.
Ah, a most unusual name. One I've never heard in our world. Which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours. It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy. But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question. Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation?
I didn't expect the question. I would say not always.
More than wishful thinking, more than fiction. Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds. This must be what you believe. I confess, my own answer still eludes me. But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality. Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself, so let this tale begin.
I never actually noted the Regis side. I'm not crazy enough to try it on that difficult. I remember I struggled on hard before. I'm just gonna play on hard. Don't need to go crazy. But yeah, I really hope the game is not like a wall breaking closer to the end when if it revealed to be fiction.
Looks like we're in the clear. The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead? Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming, mark my words. That much is certain.
What's the problem?
They're bandits!
What are they on?
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia! Us folk, we're commoners. No crown or church will save us.
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is a little tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
Get one of those.
Come on, come on! Hey, keep it moving! Hurry it up! Next one! Huh? Look at you! What have we got here? He's an elder! So he is. No horns, no knife ears. Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital? Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy. Hold it! Should have listened to us, chum. Now fall in line! Unless you want to get stuck like us.
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside!
I forgot they're in different races.
Ugh, this place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Luis saving us? Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached? Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
Are you alright?
Been worse. And from the sounds of it, you're about the same. You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right? The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back. Think we'll make it?
Don't look hurt though, so the good news is you can move, right? I'm thinking we should find a place where we can see the whole area. Alright.
Let's go. Stop!
I'm sensing something close. Don't move. Right, we try to avoid these. If I remember, they're too strong for us.
Watch out!
Look especially dangerous, so watch out. I don't think they've noticed us yet, though. Press L2 to use phase sight. See what Gallica senses in the environment. When you see an enemy you never confronted before, it will show up as unknown. Prepare to at best you can.
Okay. Strong ones ahead. We gotta be careful. They look pretty tough. Careful now.
Am I ever a run?
Look.
Oh, I think I got away.
Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do, right?
Refresh my memory.
Right. What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives? First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center. This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through. Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
Right.
The music is playing directly in my mind. The effects, Gallica magic is inspiring.
Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier.
I love how he's playing the music basically.
Look! Over there!
That the road isn't it? What a really grand tread already in sight.
Let's go.
Almost there. Let's keep moving and try to stay out of sight.
Got a set?
I think that's the grand tread over there. It's enough to use as a landmark. Strong. Surviving is all that matters right now.
I don't like this.
I'm something close by.
I think we'll be okay if we made it
I think we'll be okay if we make.
this far.
Okay.
Probably.
This is bad.
Not good! Run for it!
I don't remember any of this.
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Ukronia. The year is 785. Ukronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
Oh, great seeker, bearer of fantasy empowered. Hear my wish and come forth from the epoch of glory to grant me thy guidance.
Whoa, just look!
Whoa.
Get on with it, then! Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead.
Yeah!
Damn.
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Paribus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin? Bless you. Oh,
Careful!
hurry!
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid! Look, we're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only Elder here, in the whole city even. Capital's incredible. Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Not that it's very balanced. I see more Plamars and Roussants than anyone else. Which means a dopey Elder kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination.
Shh, careful who hears you say that.
But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
And that's the friend, if I'm not mistaken.
The king dead, his son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best. The saint could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt his highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed his highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
Hey, are you listening? Well, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty
All right,
close.
that was the mission.
Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted, so you can meet up with our operative. Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us. Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers. So?
Do you know where we're going? Feel free to admit that you're lost and ask me for advice. What do you know in town? Press R1 to local map. If you're unsure what to do, try pressing triangle. Gallica always has good ideas, or so she thinks. Okay, so I can save like this. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and save over. Alright, so I'm back at the beginning.
Huh? An elder? Here?
This place.
So this shop sells igniters. One of those sure would come in handy. Too bad we can't afford it.
Look at that. The new model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
Now I want one.
Now I want one for myself.
Yeah, until you see the price tag. Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the Magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an elden child. Are you new to our fair city? Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies. Ah, but I'm getting ahead of myself.
What race is she?
I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter? Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
The royal scepter?
The royal scepter?
You've really never heard of it. Wow. Where do I even start?
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty. Passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic. World-shattering power. More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Now he's dead, with no living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
I'll keep that in mind.
A word of caution then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Very well.
That was unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
Let's head there.
Give it a full flashlight. Who else
Regardless, Grand Cathedral. I was hoping that we'd blend in with the crowd. No one would notice that you're an elder, but the people here have sharper eyes than I thought. We don't want to draw attention, but hiding your tribe is only going to make it worse. People may insult you, but do your best to stand tall.
All right.
Easier said than done, I'm sure, but if for the sake of the mission. And on that note, the recruitment center we're looking for should be just ahead.
I'm out of ideas.
Dear me!
We are here.
That must be the recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward. Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine. Good luck in there. Knock 'em dead. Okay, you got this.
I thought you were going to stay hidden.
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here? Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's worth. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country. But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore. But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Insolent puppet! You will learn your place.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right, next. Hurry it up.
I remember his art design made me think of Black Clover design.
I thought your kind was long gone. Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those. So, what brings you to enlist?
I'm just so bored. Or I need money. Either way. Let's go with the money one.
I need the money.
Pragmatic, if nothing else. But I suppose a vagrant like you could use the work. So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
I can take a lot of punishment.
I can take a lot of punishment.
Really now? I'd not have guessed. Sounds like an invitation to me. Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
There we go.
You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet. All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
Yes!
I'm sure you heard about the monster sightings, so stay sharp out there. We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment. You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property. So if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now. Up to. Next.
What a long line. Guess we have no choice but to wait our turn.
Look at that.
There's sure a lot of wanted posters. There's no time for be gawking. We have to get in line. They said tribes don't matter in the army, but they'll probably put me in front as a meat shield. Not that I can find better work. Wish I could serve the Count Louis. His army built on merits, so even a purpose stand a chance.
Whatever.
You're so young. Are you enlisting too? Well, not much of a choice if you don't have money or a job. Reeve, make the world go round, if as it were. You want a magic igniter? Join the queue. Cutting only gonna get you chewed out.
Whoa.
You enlisting as well? The line starts behind me, if so. Or was there something else you needed? Are you really a noble? I take it you overheard my interview. Yes, guilty and charged. I am a noble, but just the countryside son of a lord. My family is of no real consequence. Well, let's just say I have my own circumstance. I'm volunteering to fight in order to protect the kingdom. Foolish or not. What, you're cutting in line too? Everyone will get their igniters in order. No one ever follows direction. Why do only thugs come in here? Blasted, I came to enlist because I heard you can make a quick reeve here, but it really makes you work alongside creepy Eldas. A purpose I can deal with, but Elda are right, ominous. Where'd you hear that? God's own scriptures, that's where. Guess you can't expect an elder to know shite. Let him say what he wants. Fighting someone like him would be a waste of energy. Alright.
Let's hurry.
Well, if that was too much trouble, now was it? We better get in line though. Although start to suspect something. What are you? Join the queue.
I heard they get sightings.
What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that. What did they call them? Something like, human...
Next. Another Clamar. Wait. No. You don't look like the others. Surely not. An elder?
What's an elder exactly?
Kind I've seen.
Move it. There's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Waste of good gear. It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
Brute force and crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar. You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Roussant strength?
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
Thanks. You didn't have to do that.
He's cool.
Felt like stepping in. Don't worry about it. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
Don't make my job any harder, please. Here, your igniter. These days, most come with their own magna crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
Thing around it next is apparently a magic igniter. Oh. The captain I spoke with earlier had one too. They must take on many different forms like I saw on the main tree.
And
When I take
this too. Protect it with your life.
Royal Capital Vicinity map.
Wow, that's a real map. It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
Listen up, striplings. My name is Captain Klinger. And as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards. Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Pain.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood. Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword. He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow.
Gonna chill.
Hey. You awake?
Yeah, I'm awake.
Sorry to bug you. Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep. I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still. When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
That's just how it is.
Well, I don't think that should be how it is. Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all.
So are Elda's lesser tribes?
These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
I'd rather not think about it.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. I'll drop it. The prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
Sure, I guess.
I gotta say, I've been curious. Thanks. It's what you call a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other.
And the tribes are basically like the race.
Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over. In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. Whoa. You see, no magic, no tribal conflict, and equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy. But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world. Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own? Well, guess I'll just read more later. Good night.
Late night.
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk. I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down.
That is crazy.
It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay? Don't push yourself so hard.
He's already been afflicted.
Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me.
This affliction is, I don't know if it's a curse or what is that, but
I won't give up either. Trust me.
you be watching us.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
Let's see.
Wonder how far we come to find our destination, Northern Border Fort. You can view information from your surroundings in the world map. Use the movement key to highlight the location you want to learn about and press X.
Hey, don't forget.
This is where our contact should be, so hopefully we find them quickly.
Okay then.
All we can do now is rest. We have a big day tomorrow.
The carriage transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination.
Daybreak.
The northern border fort.
The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
Oh, finally. Can hardly feel my legs.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master.
That's
of
him, right?
arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my
Spare us this drivel. Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
Hard to explain.
It's, hard to explain.
Some kind of fantasy novel, you said. So it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Nobody asked you.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
Is this a fight you want?
The fight you want. Draw your blade.
Didn't think you'd just challenge me straight out. You've got guts for a lesser tribesman. Well, Clemar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia. And you are?
That's my name.
I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it. For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
Leon Stroll.
Now, where was I? Right, as for you, fresh meat.
Someone, help!
Is that a soldier? Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen. Stay on guard. It's too...
He's unconscious.
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death. Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor bastard's wounds.
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause? The Guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army. Swallow your fear, fight with pride, and we'll all have medals this time tomorrow.
He's right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it. Let's go.
You guys are dumb.
Damn it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward to the fort then.
Hey, I've got a bad feeling about this. It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
She's with me.
Yes, and I have a name, by the way. It's Gallica.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared. I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die. I'm with you.
Oh, a brave fighter trying to conceal his nobility. Become your ally.
Oh, this is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone. I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out. Okay?
Don't affect the turn of event, but don't lose sight of our mission, okay?
Yep.
That's my guess. Somehow we gotta find him. Running out with such purpose. What was it you were talking about? You said something about your ally?
Actually.
Oh, it's not now. I'm just worried about the soldiers inside.
I see.
I see. Well, whatever the case, the situation concerns me too. Let's go inside. How do you... Oh, I can't.
This is...
I guess we'll do this for now.
There it is. That's a human.
Stand your ground! Charge!
It looked like it did nothing.
We have to help the survivors. Oh. Damn it.
This is horrible. So many dead. Rias, I hope you're safe. There's no time to wait. We may find some still draw breath. Is there anyone alive in there? Answer me.
This is bad.
We got company. What's the deal with this one? It feels similar to that monster from earlier. Smaller, but that's a human too. It looks like we're gonna have to fight it. But wait, if it's a human, do we even stand a chance? All the more reason we can't just let it be. Trust me, I have some intrigue with them.
What do you think?
Besides, our only hope right now is to join forces. Strike as one. Would you not agree? I'm glad you still got your wits about you. With you here, we might just get through this. We don't stand a chance against that thing if we attack it separately. We can only fight it if we work out the plan together.
Take care of it, please.
Understand the two of us working as one. I'll trust your judgment on the timing of the attack.
Things will be.
Let's do this.
Let the battle begin.
In squad battle, press square to attack with your equipment. Press triangle to use skill, which consumes MP. Performing an action will expand your turn icon. Seen on the top of the screen, when all turn icons are consumed, the opponent's round begins. On hard, enemies receive additional turn icons in most battle. So I gotta be smart. I remember that.
I won't hold back.
I don't know if I want to waste that. I remember we were very fragile.
The power of fire!
You're barely holding together.
Let's go.
You gotta heal up, quick!
Fire! Through here?
Bloody hell!
Dude, I think we're gonna die.
What can I do?
Badly wounded. Can anyone heal?
Not done yet.
Can anyone help me?
We made it.
Looks like we're safe for now. All right.
We pulled through somehow. We're alive, and that's all I could add. Left foot forward while we still can. I don't have a healing skill.
Wait,
Hold on.
be careful.
It's another one. If it pops us, it could get nasty. But if we have the element of surprise, we can catch it off guard if we strike it now, right? Without being seen using square, there's a chance the entire break gauge will deplete at once for an instant stun.
We have the edge. Let's get some alive.
But now it's stunned. Quad battles with stunned enemies. When engaging in quad battle against a stunned enemy, our one party member will perform an advantageous initial attack. In addition, enemies remain stunned at the start of the battle. Be sure to take advantage of it. I remember that.
I won't hold back.
Burn to up and die hard!
A tough one.
Watch out! You're barely holding together. You're barely holding together.
The power of fire!
Gotta heal.
Can never be too careful. I feel stronger.
Oh, I do get to decide where it goes. Okay. I don't know if I would want my... The more items we get, the better. Our odds.
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
Let's give him a fight.
This could be our chance.
You make the first move.
Burn to us!
Fights like that, we have advantage.
I think I'm getting used to this.
Whew. That should do it. Oh.
He's still breathing, but he's badly wounded. And Elda, don't bloody touch me. I'm in bad enough spot without you making it worse. That monster showing up was your fault, wasn't it? Bad luck follows you people. Of course, this is how it ends. Damn it. Damn it. All to bloody hell. Don't let it get to you. You're not to blame.
Run.
You're so young, a fresh recruit. Get away from here. And now that thing is up ahead.
No.
There's still more soldiers left alive, right? We can't just run and leave them be. You're too late. That monster, we can't. Just run away. Stay away from that thing.
No.
He's not here either. Where could he have gone?
Hey.
What have you been muttering yourself this whole time? What had you so concerned?
Damn it.
Damn, Elda, I knew the fort was cursed. You're why that horror attacked.
Hey.
Calm down. It's not his fault the human appeared. You must know that surely. But everyone dead. They all had families. Help me, Elda. I don't care anymore. I don't want to die.
Damn it.
Damn it, we're too late.
Hold on.
Wait.
You
too. You're perhaps searching for someone.
I get it now.
I thought as much. Now it makes sense. Why hide this from me? I trust you have a good reason. Well, to tell the truth.
What?
That cry, is that from the human from earlier? Oh wait, I didn't mean to go the right way. It sounded like it came from the top of the tower. Maybe there are still soldiers fighting it there.
Hurry.
We'll handle our personal matters later, rescuing any survivor take precedent to the top of the tower.
Let's hurry.
Let's go through the door, go up here, see if there's anything up here. There might not be, but I wanted to check.
Great find. Keep it.
Yeah, we'll need that. Am I dead? I might be dead. Enemy ambush squads. If you are attacked in a dungeon, you'll be forced into a squad battle that begins on the enemy turn, which is dangerous. Obviously.
Let's go. Burn.
Damn. Damn. Alright, what a win. Barely.
Can't afford another fight like that.
That should.
Downside is now our supply is low.
Watch out.
Here we go.
I didn't even see that one.
Let's do this.
Burn to ash!
It's not bad.
They're immune to fire.
Not like they could get
And when they miss, their turn automatically ends. I remember that. A crit.
They chose the wrong opponent.
Hey, you found something.
We'll need that. Looks like there's nothing else on this side.
We have the edge.
Two of them. Oh no. For some reason it didn't trigger them both. Weird.
There's no way I'm stopping here.
Be careful. There's more of them.
Let's push through. This is our chance. Let's take them away.
The power of fire!
The next one will fall just as easy. Not bad. I'll strive for
Level 3. I don't know if I want to raise physical. No, let's raise item. No, because it might not always give good stuff. I may want to raise damage.
I think that's all of them.
How's that? We have the edge. Let's take them all out.
Now there's two.
Burn to ash! Wrap this up!
Not bad. Let's
If I
go.
say so myself.
Fire.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
This is our chance. This could be our chance.
Oh, good thing we didn't use fire spells.
Even easier than expected.
At least this one we're not getting hit. I don't know how to run. You run. Oh, that's how you run. The roof is just ahead. Might I have a moment? If I'm honest, I have my doubts that there could be a survivor facing that monster together may not even save anyone at this point. But I'm going to do it anyway. It's the noble thing to do. Isn't that just throwing your life away? Why do you do this if it's possibly for nothing? Because if there's a chance that there even one survivor, then I'll not be the noble who runs away. Not this time. I could never live with myself. This time.
Hey.
And you plan to forge ahead despite the risk, I take it. You refuse to die until you found whatever you're searching for. There's no turning back. There's no way I'm running from this now. I see.
I'm heading out.
Well then, lend me your strength.
What do you think?
The feeling, I knew it. That human from earlier is up there. What should we do? Let's go. Try not to do anything rash. Okay, here we go.
Damn. Such tremendous power.
It looks insane.
I can't believe what I'm seeing!
We can't let it get away with this. We have to hold it off somehow.
Peril.
Damned humans. It was all because of them.
We'll just have to make it work.
No, the mission depends on our survival.
Vile monster. You're mine.
I remember it's pretty busted at first.
Please.
What's going on? It didn't even flinch!
Damn it all! I'm not going down like this.
We do 1 damage. He does 2. He has a bigger sword.
Badly wounded! Can anyone heal him?
How is it this strong?
What more can I do? The prince is my best friend. I need to save him. I can't die in a place like this. And yet...
I'll distract it. You two run!
But...
Above all else, I am a noble. And a noble defends his people. No matter the cost. Farewell. If you would repay me, then live.
Stuart can't take any more! Someone heal him!
Forgive me.
What? No! Please, say something!
Stroll! Don't be a fool. Just run before it...
Oh, fate-saddled child. Oh, anguished traveler. Thy fate is
That location actually reminds me of when the Yu-Gi-Oh episode where Yugi got the Eye of Timaeus, actually, with the statue of the dragons.
One may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
Damn.
What the heck is going on? Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back. Scour! Alright, that did the trick.
I'm not mistaken, it heals though. My own power doesn't even compare. But more if I can use magic to fight in lack of an igniter.
Are you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks somehow?
Attacking weak when certain enemies are weak to certain affinities. After you hit one of the weaknesses, the word weak will be displayed. Hitting an opponent weakness or scoring a critical hit against them will only decrease the turn icon by half.
Looks like it mainly attacks the head and blade feet. We can target those.
Wind!
That's it. Stay on it.
It's okay.
Scour. We've got to hit the other spots too.
Seeker! Wind!
You hit their weakness.
Let's go. Scour! Come on!
Wait, what?
It is like an apple monster looking at it.
It's eating its own fruit to heal? We can't kill it fast enough. It's just gonna fix itself up no matter what we do. Ick. I can't believe it's eating from its own body. Can you knock those apples off?
I wonder if I can use the wind against the apples. I am gonna have to heal though.
Dodge! Not like they could get you with that. If we don't take out those apple things, I think we'll regret it. You know, maybe there's something I can do. Hey, can you let me handle this? Understood. Leave it to me. Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in
Seeker!
there!
Wind!
I don't even know what I clicked when I said. I think I just said yes.
Scour!
We resist.
Seeker! Wind! Seeker! Scour! It's still up?
Very bulky.
Seeker! Wind! Okay. I feel stronger.
True power is born of the heart, a wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake.
Who's the voice anyway?
Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity. If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
What was that voice? And you! What was that power you used. You had a metal heart, and your whole body was... It was crazy. Look, that Stroll guy is still alive.
We will save him.
I'll be damned. Someone actually survived.
That voice. Grius! Oh, thank goodness you're alive.
Gallica, you made it.
He's our man on the inside. The one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about. The lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Ah, right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Well, good. It's about damn time. Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time.
And Luis is the blonde demon guy. Or I don't even know if they called the demon orange guy.
They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
So the mirror lied the prince deep in slumber in the hidden village.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, they're just gonna crown a new king.
Who's Luis?
Who's Luis?
Is that a real question? About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general. The youngest the nations had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guillaburn himself. But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
But when we were exploring the royal capital,
How would he be entitled to the throne, though?
Supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble's scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him, then this isn't going to be easy.
That's a hell of a mission. And I want in.
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there. And it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him. especially if he's volunteering.
True.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands, and you'll raise them at my command.
We have to.
Save the friend from death curse. Deadline unknown. The treasonous fiend who not only attacked the prince but murdered the king.
Luis will also be at the royal funeral. If we're not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light. I'm counting on you.
Create the battle-hardened veteran and become your ally.
Feels like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
Now, we should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy? Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no simple beast. All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found on those monsters. Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
Tell me more about the mission.
Hear about the mission.
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide. Quick, covert assassinations are best bet. Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favor behind him. To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays savior. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him?
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die by my hand.
So that's the plan. Fire should keep the really dangerous stuff away, I hope. Alright, we're gonna cut it here. I'll probably play more tomorrow, honestly. Game's looking good as I remember.